In the fall of 2025, we lost someone truly remarkable, Diane Keaton. While the public knew her primarily for her effortless wit and charm on the screen, Diane was equally passionate when it came to saving historic places and understanding how they tell the story of LA's evolving identity.
One of the great honors of my life was I got to be a producer on a little film called 5 Flights Up with the great Diane Keaton and Morgan Freeman. I was first introduced to Diane in a quite magical way. I'm a lifelong film buff. I think like a lot of us, I grew up with Annie Hall. I might have gone through an Annie Hall wearing vest phase myself. I just always was a huge fan. And I'm a TV and film producer, and I had found this lovely script about kind of an older relationship. And at the time I was running development and working for Morgan Freeman's company. And he'd never done a love story, which I thought was kind of crazy. Morgan's finally gonna do a romantic film where he gets a super lady. It should be Diane Keaton. People who say don't meet your heroes never met Diane Keaton. Singular, special, witty, funny, passionate, huge advocate and supporter of people, from the PAs on the set up to us producers.
Diane's work in preservation began with her affinity for historic houses. She lovingly restored several homes, including the stunning Samuel Navarro home in Los Feliz. As her enthusiasm for preservation grew, Diane crossed paths with the LA Conservancy's work and became a member in 2001. A fireball of ideas and energy, Diane quickly put her passion to work by joining our board of directors. Over nearly 2 decades of service, Diane championed some of the Conservancy's most challenging advocacy campaigns. She never hesitated to lend her name, her home, and her heart to the cause and to bring greater visibility to our work.
I'd been a member of the Conservancy since the 90s, and her advocacy for the mission of the LA Conservancy really moved me. I vividly remember the news coverage about the ambassador.
Like many of us who advocate for preservation in Los Angeles, Diane also experienced the heartbreak that sometimes comes with loving old buildings. From 2001 to 2005, Diane poured her heart and energy into the effort to save the Ambassador Hotel. But even the fiercest advocacy couldn't stop the wrecking ball. When the Ambassador Hotel fell in 2005, Diane likened the loss to losing a lover.
It was almost as if she was saying to me, she was saying, "Goodbye, Diane. Keep me in your heart, and next time try harder. Don't let my loss guide you into the passive arms of apathy. Stay vigilant. Be brave, fight harder, and you know something, I will. I am.
Diane's resolve only deepened, turning her disappointment into determination.
Studying Diane's example. I mean, this is someone who was globe-trotting, making incredible work with incredible artists all over the world, always found time to come back to LA, always had time for advocacy and for the Conservancy. And I think her model of what it looks like, that you can have a lot of plates spinning, but that what's really important is place and history. It's a lot easier to save things because of the LA Conservancy, and I think she was so proud of that. And so I think learn from her example, learn how she used her celebrity in all the right ways when it was needed, to kind of add her light, so to speak, to the sum of light. And it takes kind of that village to get behind something. She would challenge us to do more.
For us at the Conservancy, Diane Keaton was never simply a board member. She was an unstoppable force, a cheerleader for preservation, and a part of our family and story. While her unforgettable characters showed us heartbreak and love, it was her passion, humor, and heart that have left an indelible mark on Los Angeles. Thank you, Diane, for sharing your love for historic places with us and the world.